So I heard this story the other day about these kids who live on this fishing village on this island, like somewhere in like the Polynesian Islands or something. And because of the tradition of fishing in their village, going back thousands of years, these children are being born with an evolutionary adaptation, which enables them to be better fishermen and to live off the water and in the water, etc. What that is specifically is that they can hold their breath longer than the average person, and their eyes have developed the ability to see in the dark. What does this have to do with you and I? Well, you and I are facing some tough situations out there in life. I don't know about you, but the last year has been like 5 years combined into one in the sense of pressure. This is like when the coal gets turned into diamond or something, or you feel like it's going to break you. But you're someone who might be facing a tough time. You might not be able to see what's the next step. You might be feeling like giving up. And what I want you to know is that it's important that you be like those kids and keep going anyway. If you're in a situation that's high pressure, just like being underwater, you can't see the next step, you just have to keep going anyway. You take the next step. I started mentioning this in another video the other day and I didn't get to finish my thought. But so tolerate the high pressure zones in day-to-day life. I call them the eye of the needle, where it feels like everything is being compressed in a situational way of describing it. Events seem to be compressing in on each other until the point where you feel like you can't take it. And that's when people typically give in or give up or they act out and they end up losing the ground that they've gained. But you're not going to be like them. You're not going to lose the ground you've gained. You're going to keep moving forward. Even though it's hard, even though you might want to cry your eyes out and give up, you're going to connect with whoever the hero support guy is in your life, whoever you're partnered with success, that's the person you're going to talk to. You're going to reach out. You're going to stay in the game. You're not going to give up. Sometimes you might feel like what you're doing is wrong because there's going to be people that seem to be really sure of themselves and really confident that they know that you're off track. But what I've found is that most people don't know what they're talking about. And that's why I've made it my business to study human behavior, successful people, inspiring icons of culture. What does Martin Luther King Jr. and Jesus Christ have in common with Mother Teresa and Superman and Wonder Woman, right? Because there are people that are role modeling for us how to make it. But so often we shut them out and we turn a blind eye to those examples because we've been taught by our peer group to ignore them, to ignore that way of doing things. So it's really important to practice intellectual defense skills, to be a critical thinker, and don't just accept what you hear at face value. You've got to question assumptions. You've got to look for evidence, for supporting evidence to support a claim that someone makes. If someone tells you that so-and-so is bad or that this or that is wrong, you're going to look for what is the evidence, right? If you don't see any evidence, chances are it's bullshit. So keep moving forward in the dark if you have to, one step at a time. Once you get to the top of the mountain, then you'll be able to see further what the next few steps are. That's how it's been for me. I'll take a few steps and then I'll spend 3 years trying to figure out what to call something. Like, what is it that I'm doing with this coaching? What is it called? Oh my God, hero support guy, guide to the ultimate you. It's a success partner. Alfred is a success partner to Batman. Anyways, I gotta go again. Have a great day and a great life.